What's up guys, Felwinter here, bringing you another Destiny 2 video. Today we're going to be covering a new series where I'm going to be going over each raid and its best weapon that you can go ahead and grind for. Today we're going to be doing King's Fall, and the best weapon from King's Fall is, in my opinion, the Doom of Chelch's Scout Rifle. This Scout Rifle is not only the clear, definitive best Void Scout in the game, period, completely overshadowing things like Vouchsafe, Pointed Inquiry, Royal Chase, and Aisha's Embrace effortlessly. It's also punching outside of its weight class to be one of the best, if not the best, PvE Scout Rifles, period, in the game. Its main competition for that title are the Hung Jury with Kinetic Tremors and the Tarnished Metal with Volt Shot, but I honestly believe that the Doom of Chelch's stands head and shoulders above most of its contemporaries, just because of its solid perk options and great base stats. Of course, being a Scout Rifle, the Doom of Chelch's excels at long ranges, being able to take out snipers in the back of a map, but also because of its above average hipfire capabilities, it's actually pretty good even in close quarters combat, which is, again, a very unique trait of a Scout Rifle. This combines with its really solid perk options of things like Explosive Payload combined with Frenzy for a very easy 30% damage buff between the two perks. The Scout Rifle is just generically good. It doesn't need to feature in any sort of build. Scout Rifles are almost always in the artifact, so you're always going to have a artifact champion mod on your Scout, which means that in any activity with overcharges and surges, this will get a free 25% flat damage, regardless of the elemental affinity of that surge. So this thing is going to be perpetually buffed in high level content, which is where it shines the most. Of course, since it is void, if you do want to build into it, you can build in with things like volatile rounds to increase its damage. Volatile rounds in general are fantastic with explosive payload because the damage of the bullet combined with the explosion will trigger the volatile explosion, which means more damage more consistently, and of course more AoE to kill more adds. On top of that, it also has a great origin trait with Runneth Over. Just by standing near allies, we get bigger magazines, which means we can shoot for longer without getting interrupted. But even when we do need to reload, Frenzy is there with the obvious 50 reload, 50 handling, just to make the gun feel incredibly smooth while shooting. And you even have the option, if you want to give up the 50 reload and handling for an extra 20% damage, you can go one for all, which is incredibly easy to proc thanks to Explosive Payload, AoEing targets around the prime target. In fact, with Explosive Payload, you can even trigger one for all in just one bullet if there are 3 enemies clustered up. When I was first running King's Fall, I didn't know which weapon was going to be that initial craft for me. Smite of Moraine seemed like a pretty good kinetic pulse rifle. Midas Reckoning seemed really cool with the Runneth Over Reservoir Burst combo to get multiple Reservoir Burst shots off. The Quillam's Terminus was of course an amazing weapon in D1, but it is unfortunately not nearly as good in D2. The Defiance of Yasmin is a mostly PvP sniper, but still has some PvE applications. And of course the Zahuli's Bane was something I underestimated as well, with its explosive payload, incandescent mini sunshot roll, if you will. But I think at the end of the day, the Doom of Chelch's is the most consistent weapon out of the 6, and definitely worth your time to go get the pattern, give it a craft. It may not have the same PvP utility as some other scouts, mainly the Hung Jury, but its overwhelming success and capabilities in PvE make it a standout weapon, definitely worth adding to your arsenal and making sure you have it on tap for any situations where you need a good, solid Scout Rifle. Well, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. I know that this is a brand new series, but I hope you guys will like it. I'm going to be doing all the raids and their best weapons to go get. Definitely worth, with Doom of Chelch's, to go grind King's Fall. Just do one weekly reset for that red border chest, get all 5 patterns, and then give it a craft. With all that being said, this is going to be Felwinter signing out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.